So let us now see. I need your attention more. Be very careful now. Purnamadaha Purnamidam. Let us see what is meaning of Purna. Purna. Am I audible till the end? Okay. So Adha means that. And what is the meaning of Purna? Is all these words are heavily loaded words. There is no lightness expected. Don't say that is whole, this is whole, from that whole, this whole has come. If you take whole from this whole, that whole, then whole remains. All these statements. So, you may say if you know the meaning. I don't know how people say that. Now, Purna means what? Let us see what is the meaning of a Purna, a limited thing. So there are three kinds of limitations. Limitation of time, limitation of object, and limitation of space. Like we ask somebody, who are you? So he'll say, I am the son of such and such person. This limitation of, among the three limitations, object. I belong to Khopoli. Khopolis. Space. How old are you? Only three things he is asking. Then he will say, I am 56 running. Running. That means age is running away. People use such words. Age is running away. And some people say age is catching up. That means you are running away. You are trying to run away and then age is catching up. Children don't say that. Because children age is not catching so fast. But as you get old, you feel I am getting old. Knees make you aware. These bones will make you aware. Eyes will make you aware. So there are three kinds of limiting adjuncts, or it is called parichinnata. We will see English also, and we will see corresponding Sanskrit word also. How will you say in Sanskrit? Desh parichinnata, kal parichinnata, and vastu parichinnata. Okay. This paperweight is not the book. This is called vastu parichinnata. This book is absent in the paperweight and paperweight is absent in the book. This is called vastu parichinnata. Okay. Yesterday was 27th. 27th is absent on 28th and 28th is absent on 27th. This is called Kal Parichinnata. Okay. This Vinay Mandir, other is Vidya Mandir, no? Vidya Mandir. No, this is Vinay Mandir, another is Vidya Mandir. So Vidya Mandir is absent in Vinay Mandir is absent in Vidya Mandir. This is called Desh Parichinnata. So Apurnata is defined by these three words: Desh Parichinnata, Kal Parichinnata, and Vastu Parichinnata. Okay. Well, what is the problem? Wait, listen. Listen, there is a problem. Big problem is there. Body has which parichinnata? All three. Body is in space, body is in time, and body is an object also. Okay. Anything which is inside the world will have all three kind of parichinnata. Now let us go to further now. The cause is more pervasive than the effect. Gold is more pervasive than the ornament. Mud is more pervasive than the pot. Wherever pot is there, mud will be there. But wherever mud is there, pot need not be there. Clear? You can't get out of mud and pot. Somebody told these Vedantics were either potter or snake charmers, because this without part, you will see now more part will be there. So the cause is more pervasive than the effect. The wave is the effect and water is the cause, and therefore the water is more pervasive than the wave. Okay, no problem. Now the cause of this particular hall, this hall space, cause is the vibhuti space. So that is more pervasive than this cause, this particular hall. Okay. Vibhuti space, the cause of the vibhuti space is the Kolvan space. What is the name of this village? No, one more is there. Munch? Huh? Mulshi. Mulshi is smaller than Kolvan, I think. Huh? Oh, town is the name of that. Okay. So Kolvan space is bigger than this space. Pune space is bigger than the Kolvan space. Maharashtra space is bigger than the Pune space. Only how long will you go like that? So India space is bigger than Maharashtra space. Globe space is bigger than India space. The ultimate cause of all space will be all pervading. Okay. Point number 1 you have to keep in mind. So, all pervading, that means it does not have limitation of space. The ultimate cause will be there. The ultimate cause of all space will be all pervasive. That means it won't have desh parichinnata. Same thing will go with time. 1 hour is more pervasive than 1 minute. 1 day is more pervasive than 1 hour. 1 week is more pervasive than 1 day. 1 month is more pervasive than 1 week. 1 year is more pervasive than 1 month. Decade is more pervasive than 1 year. Century is more pervasive than millennium is more pervasive than the century. That means the ultimate cause of the time, Nitya. Ultimate cause of the time will be Nitya. Are you getting my point? No. Ultimate cause of the whole time, because we are always living in Parichinna Kal. But ultimate cause of that time will be Nitya. ठीक है? नहीं ठीक? Second point. Third is called the cause of the object. So here in this particular book, Prithvi element has gone. This is Prithvi element has gone. Similarly, water element goes in the water. So if you say the ultimate cause of the object, there should be an object which should go in all element, and therefore we use one word called Sarvagat. Sarvagat. Imminent. Not Sarvyapi. Sarvyapi is different, Sarvagat is different. Sarvyapi means that which gives space to all. Sarvagat means that which goes through all. Okay. Water in the ocean is Sarvagat in all waves. Acha. Space is not Sarvagat. Space is Sarvyapi. So ultimate cause of the object is called Sarvagat. 3 points. Again I share. So first was all pervasive, second is Nitya, and third is, let us say in English, all pervasive, eternal, and third is immanent. I-double-M, not E. Not E, I. Sarvagat. ठीक है, can I go ahead now? Well, what are you doing now? What are you explaining? I am explaining the meaning of Purna. Don't forget. All pervasive, eternal, and third is immanent. Sanskrit word Sarvavyapi, Nitya, and Sarvagat. Okay. One small point. Is it possible that Nitya and Sarvavyapi are two? If anything is Nitya, it will be at all time. What is at all time has to be at all space. And what is at all space has to be at all times. Well, no, I did not understand. Please elaborate. Supposing you say something is there which is at all time and it is not at a certain space. If it is not at certain space, that means it is not at a certain time also, because that part of space will exist in a certain time also. So what is Nitya has to be all pervading also. And what is at all place has to be at all time. So if something is at all place and it is not at all time, that means it is absent somewhere. And therefore what is Sarvavyapi has to be Nitya. And anything which is Nitya and Sarvavyapi has to be Sarvagat only. Because Sarvagat is possible only in time and space. And now the conclusion is, what is Sarvavyapi is Nitya, what is Nitya is Sarvagat. Okay. In one word, this is called Purnam. Difficult? Not difficult. This is called Purnam. So Purnamadaha word, Purnam word, which is devoid of three kinds of limitation, is called Purnam. बोले ऐसा करके है कुछ? अरे हाँ बताया ना हमने. How can you say there is not existing? When you are saying that the effect is there, the cause has to be there like that. Last point. This Purnam will be Jad or Chetan. Just I'm giving a very rough definition. Later we can make a finer definition. Jad is that which does not know itself and it does not know others. Chetan is that which knows itself and knows others also. So, clear. So, this, supposing it is Jad, ultimate cause of the world is Jad. So, all effect will always be Jad then. And when you say effect is Jad, that means nobody will know anything. Because Chetanta is in the Srishti. ठीक है? Because Chetanta is in the Srishti. I am Chetan, you are Chetan, he is Chetan. Because I know the world, I know myself, and therefore the cause will have the Chetanta. Now, a small point. Generally, our Chetanta we think is inside the body. But which is Purna, and only one homogeneous, Chetanta will not be inside, because which is all pervasive in that inside is not there, it is everywhere. And therefore that Chetanta will always not have any limitation of time, space and object. So that consciousness which is not having limitation of time, space and object is called Purnam. Very good. When we are awake, the Chetanta is appearing as if it is limited in time, space and object. Adaha means cause. That is complete. That Chetan is Purna. I hope this. So Adha means that. Adas is the Sanskrit dhatu, Adas. So from Adas, that is Purna. Okay. Bole, the Chaitanta is Purnam. Yes. How do you know? When you are in the dreaming, please go to dream for a few minutes. In the dream, there is a dreamer, there is a dream world, and there is a dream experience. But apart from that, there is a dream seer also. Swapna Purush, Swapna Anubhav, and third is Swapna Jagat. But there is Swapna Drashta. In the dream, you are aware of the Swapna Purush. But when you are awake and you are thinking about the dream, you are knowing through the Swapna Drashta. ठीक है? Is it okay? Difficult? Even if it is difficult, now you have to hear now. When a person goes to deep sleep, what happens to this Swapna Drashta? Swapna Drashta. I'm not talking of Swapna Jagat, Swapna Purush and Swapna Anubhav. 3 have gone. But the Drashta in the deep sleep is there or not? There. Sure. If it is there in the deep sleep, does it exist without time, space and object, or it exists with time, space and object? Without. Sure. Lock kar diya jaye. So if it exists without time, space and object, जरा सोचना जरा सा, is there a consciousness which exists without time, space and object? कैसी होगी वो? Generally, we are habituated to thinking everything within time, space and object. But that consciousness is without time, space and object. Oh. Can I say Adaha Purnam? I will now say that when we are sleeping, in that also consciousness is there. Otherwise, who will notice in the morning when I get up that I slept well, I knew nothing? To know nothing, you should be there to know nothing. You cannot say nobody was there. If I ask you, who is in the kitchen? You will say, I don't know, I am not there. But if somebody says nobody is in the kitchen, that means he has gone in the kitchen and seen that nobody was there. Therefore, he can make a statement, nobody was there. So in the deep sleep, that consciousness was there. And that consciousness does not have time, space and object. And therefore it is Purna. And therefore we get joy in deep sleep. Because no limitation is there. Yesterday I told one definition. Experience of limitation in I is called Dukkham. An experience of absence of limitation in I is called Anand. If you remember. Very first class. Well, so many things you tell, how can I remember everything? I hope you are making some notes. Try to make some notes so we can have some discussion after some time. So, Adaha Purnam. So, from this angle, don't think that, let me go behind the world and before the creation. Today also you can see now. So, that consciousness which is Purnam, dream came. So, all these 3 came on him. His only name became dream seer. Actually, he is not a dream seer only. He is the seer of all. But I am giving the name dream seer to him for the time being. In the office, I am called officer. In the house, I am called husband. In the in-laws' house, I am called son-in-law. I am walking on the road, my name is pedestrian. If I am seated on the driver's place, I am called driver. I am not becoming anything. Now going ahead. Please don't forget one point. This consciousness is not in time, space and object. You are saying yes, but the conclusion also you have to agree. I'm so afraid. No. So this consciousness is not in time, space and object. This consciousness has no modification. Because it is not in time, therefore modification is not there. Wow. And this consciousness will have shape or not. Because every shape is possible inside this space. What is not a part of this space, it will have no shape. Okay. So that means it is nirakar. Oh. ये तो आप उंगली पकड़ के पहुंचा पकड़ रहे हैं. You are holding now. So that consciousness is not in time, space and object. That consciousness is not modifying, and that consciousness is nirakar. Third point. Let me go on. In the dream, same consciousness is there. Very good. What happens when you wake up? When we wake up, where does this consciousness go away? Huh? कहाँ हुआ उसका? Did it come inside the body? What is the relation of this world and that consciousness now? क्या हो गया उसके? That consciousness which was in deep sleep, and you are going to get it back in deep sleep, is that consciousness here and now or not? Yes. That agreed. Now, is that consciousness inside the world or outside the world? Inside the world, then it will come in. You are contradicting Nirakar. I already made you say it is Nirakar. Now, it cannot be inside the world, it cannot be inside my body also. Pakde gaye Miya. It cannot be inside the body also. It cannot be inside the world also. But that consciousness is there. When something was Nirakar, how can world come out of it? Because anything can come out only after modifying. So it is not that the consciousness was there and it is called Arambhavad. From that the child has come from the mother. It has not modified. Then what you want to say? I want to say this world is only appearing on the same consciousness. बोले हमारा क्या हुआ? हम बेचारे काम के बोझ के मारे, समझो वर्क आई हैव, व्हाट हैपेंस टू मी? इतने परेशान हैं हम आजकल. आई एम सो ट्रबल्ड नाउ अ डेज. Who? I? Which I? That deep sleep I or this local? Which I is in परेशान है? That one who was in deep sleep without I, because it has no parashani, because it has no modification. This I called false I, which is only with respect to body. So that particular consciousness, forgetting itself and knowing itself only I am inside the body, is called Jeev. But essentially this Jeev is also Purnam. फिर से बोलना है, okay? Totally space was there and I made a pot. So pot space forgot that I am the total space. Even when it forgets, then also it's a total space. And it identified with the boundary of the pot. And when the pot moves, it says, I am moving. Pot space does not move when the pot moves. The wall of the pot moves, not the pot space. So when total consciousness is there, adaha purnaha, everything, then Jeev also is Purnam. And Jagat also is Purnam. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam. Because on that Purna only everything can come. Got my point? As easy this is to chant. So difficult it is to understand. Difficult means it needs subtle intellect. You all have that. Don't think it is difficult. Okay. Purna amada. Kya do purna ho gaye? No. How can there be two purna? Two purna will contradict each other. Two is possible only in space. One purna which was not in space, how can there be 2-3 purna? Bole sabko bata dijiye purna. Kya kami hai apne यहाँ? One minister went to see the football match. He did not know about the football. After coming out of the match, he had to give the address. He said, it's a sad country, is so poor. After one football, 22 players are running. This is the poverty we are into. I promise you. Before the next election, I will see. Anywhere our country had football match, we'll put 22 balls. So, ऐसा तो है नहीं भाई सबको पास एक एक पूर्ण दे दो सब लोग काम करें अपने पूर्ण से हमारा पूर्ण भी अपना तुम्हारा भी अच्छा उनका भी अच्छा दादाजी का दादी जी का भाभी जी का सबका पूर्ण है हमारा भी अच्छा रहे तुम भी हमारा पूर्ण तुम्हारा हम लोग झगड़ा नहीं करेंगे अपना सब रखे रहें पूर्ण We all will keep our own पूर्ण अरे भाई पूर्ण will come in space if two पूर्ण is there. So पूर्ण मदः अदः पूर्ण इदम पूर्णः उदा पूर्णम. Very good. Take your time. So that Purnam, I'm telling about Jeev. What is Jeev? Jeev has 3 components. What is the Jeev has 3 components? Total Purnam plus the conditioning called body mind plus the reflection of that total Purnam in the body mind. Sakshina purto bhanam lingam dehena sanyutam chichit chhaya samavesha jiva syad vyavharika. This comes in Drishyavek. Again shall I say? Total Purnam along with the conditioning called body mind, or you can say world, plus reflection of that total Purnam in the body mind, and then I am claiming I am tall. Wow. I am putting on weight. 1 kilo I lost, I am so happy. Foolish people, 1 kilo they lose, they are so happy. They don't know if they are going to gain. In no time. 1 hour they will run on the treadmill just to lose 1 weight. And they don't have time for meditation, satsang, puja, etc. Anyway, that is another topic. देखा आपने पूर्णम को? So Jeev by expression is mithya, Jeev in its essence is Purnam. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam. Adham means that, idam means this. Why adham means? Because it is paroksh for you. Now you don't know. Your drishti it is adaha. Not really it is adaha. Adha in Sanskrit is for paroksh, something which is not seen. That. And this is which is seen. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam. Okay. Then what is said? Purnat Purnamudachyate. I don't know where from this chanting has come. They say Purnaat Purnamudachyate. This is wrong. Some things become popular wrongly. So it is Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Acha? I did not know that. So from that Purn, this Purn has come. It has two connotations. From absolute level, from Purn nothing can come out. Only from Purn, Purn has come out. What is this? From Purn, how can Purn come out? Nothing has come out. In short. Total space was there before this hall was built. And then this space came out. But this space is also the total space. And that space was also the total space. From that space, this space has come out. From total space has come out. That means nothing has come. Now, another meaning which I have heard is that from the macrocosm, microcosm has come out. From the macrocosm, microcosm and macrocosm, you know, the samashti and veshti. From samashti, veshti has come out. From big conditioning called the world, small conditioning called this body has come out. Before you were born, this world was there, five element was there. So this particular body, small body, creating new problems. So this is called microcosmic, this is called microcosmic body has come out. Now second line is very interesting, last line. Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnameva Vashishyate. What does it mean? Be very careful. Purnasya means Atma with name and form. Atma with conditioning is called Purnasya. From this Purna, this means that self conditioned by the body. Body mind. Self conditioned by body mind is called Jeev. So Purnasya Purnam Adaya. If I take out the Purna, that means Atma, only Purna remains. It's mathematically wrong. Atma plus body mind without minus Atma is equal to mathematically body mind. But here it is Purnameva Vishishyate. That means Atma plus body mind or name and form minus Atma is equal to Atma, lo. Means what? That name and form, body, mind is mithya. It is not there. Atma minus Atma is equal to Atma. Only when two Atmas are not, there is no space in that. Adayam is taking out. That means second line is telling about the mithyatva of name and form. And first line is telling about the Brahmatmaikya bodh. First line is a Mahavakya and second line is Mithya Pratipada. I hope it is easier for you. Well, it's so difficult, easy for you. Already I am a new person, I am a struggler. I did not know so much difficulties in this Upanishad, I wouldn't have come. So let me put in Sanskrit now. Tat tvam padaha lakshyarthayoho ekyam uktam. In the first line, the Tattvam Pada Lakshyarth, oneness of Tattvam Pada Lakshyarth has been mentioned. Okay. I hope. Purnasya. Purnas means from this Purna, if you take out the main Purna, Purna remains. That means this name and form does not have any existence. Okay. Now I'll put it like that. Wave is Purna. Water is Purna. Second statement, wave is Purna. From the ocean water, this wave water has come. Purnasya, from this wave, if I take out the water, wave is equal to water plus name and form. From this wave, if I take out the water, only water remains, not the wave. That means wave, the form and name of the wave is a mithya. Only when you take out something, then only mithya will only go away. It does not have its own existence. I hope this mantra is little clear. Let me go back to deep sleep. Deep sleep, Purnamada. We wake up, Purnamidam. This I is also Purna, which we say it right now. Purnat Purnamudachyate. From that bigger conditioning, this small conditioning has come out. Now what I am talking called Purnasya is that Purna plus this name and form body. Santosh Kumar. Santosh Kumar is who? This is main Atma plus name and form plus reflected consciousness. If I take out the Purna, Purna cannot be taken out. That means only Purna remains. That means this aspect of name and form is mithya. Om Shanti Shanti. This will give all Shanti. Because there are three Shanti. One Shanti is with, in the school is taught. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Put your finger on your lips. So small children are there. They put their finger on the lips. Some naughty children laugh also, giggle also. This is called keep quiet. Second is be quiet. It is Mansik Shanti. Remain quiet, be quiet. That is a seeker Shanti. Man bada Shanti aisa. Third is being quietness. Where no other exists. फिर से बोले. One is keep quiet, other is be quiet, and third is being quietness. शांत, तुम शांति बना कर रखो. दूसरी तुम शांत रहो. और तीसरा है तुम शांति हो. Because only one is there. There is nothing to disturb. Nothing can enter to disturb. Disturbance is some clash. Two are there, then there is a sound there. When only one is there, there is no sound there. Therefore, Gita will say, Guruna dukkhe apina vichalyate. Etam vibhutim cha yogam cha. Evam yo veti tattvataha. So vikampena yogena yujyate natra samshaya. There is no death. There is no birth. There is no coming, there is no going. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Remember three Shanti mantras, as three kinds of Shanti mantra. Tattva Nirdeshatma, Nirdeshatmak. And three Shanti, it is for Adi Devik, Adi Bhautik and Adhyatmik. Coming on to Vyavaharik level again. But this Shanti mantra told everything. This is Mahavakya. First line Mahavakya, second line Jagat Mithyatva. I hope it is clear. Jeev Mithyatva, Jagat Mithyatva. We will see more in our next class.